are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. At the plate, Gio Urshela. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, the third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Urshela.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martinez has it, and it's a quick out, number one.
Batting second.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And that's home run number 48 on the year, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez. Enough is enough.
Second baseman.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Lifted into center field. Martinez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting fourth, the designated
now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field, a ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom. Davy Garcia gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Frazier comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting second.
At the plate, Kean Wong, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Now at the plate, Nate Lowe. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. High that time with the slider taken for a ball. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail this one 1-0. Standing in, Garrett Cole. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Martinez is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. Into the box now, Clint Frazier. He went deep last night twice. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Hard on the ground towards short. There is Andrus. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Brian Roquillo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Rocchio is off at first with 2 away. Runner goes. Rounded down the third baseline. Reined in. And a low throw, but he's able to look this one right into the old breadbasket as he hangs on to end the inning. As we go to break, another look at a throw nicely handled at first. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Striding in, Ronald Guzman. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Digging in now, Nick Solak. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Texas. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gio Urshela. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The right fielder,
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Aaron Judge. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martinez is there, and how about that? A 3.
We're back now as the Rangers line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. So next to the plate for Texas, Sam Huff, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On the ground to second for Torres. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rangers set down in order. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Into the box, Garrett Cole, and it's fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, hit in the air out to left field. Gallo comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 41st home run of the year for him. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
To the plate now, Brian Rocchio. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Cole is there, 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Higashioka. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Digging in, Kean Wong. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated
Striding forward now is the DH, Nate Lowe, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Called strike 0-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
The 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Pitch on the way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 35 now on the season. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
In the air out toward right field. Cole is there, and he'll bring this one in. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martinez will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. 5-0 New York. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Second baseman.
So now to the plate, Nick Solak. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2 seam action on it, 1 gone. In now, Hunter Cole. First time up, he went down looking. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate now, Julio Pablo Martinez. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Alec Hansen takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 41.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The batter, the first baseman.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
And that's the first out.
Batting, left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Digging in once again, Clint Frazier. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run job by Clint Frazier. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Next for the Yankees.
At the plate now, Brian Roquillo. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Guzman is there for it. 2 down. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Jordan Lyles gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Racing back, the right fielder to the track. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 249 career as the blowout continues.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. At the plate, Torres,
as he'll send a ground ball down to third.
Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a... Coming to the plate now, Sam Huff. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And another foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Elvis Andrus comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So striding in, Kian Wong.
McKeon.
In there, 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Cole is there, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Giancarlo Stanton now. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The first base. Garrett.
Settling in now, Garrett Cole. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is in the air out to right. Cole is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Ready to take his hacks again, Clint Frazier, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Last half of the 7th here, and next the dangerous power threat, Nate Lowe.
Designated hitter.
Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Joey Gallo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ronald Guzman is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
The right fielder, Hunter.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he falls behind 0-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Brian Roquillo is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Aaron Hicks We'll stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Runner at second here with one man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Brett Martin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Gio Urshela stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Martin has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Popped him up. Solak is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Standing in now, Gleyber Torres. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit hard, but foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Stepping into the box, Julio Pablo Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Sam Huff.
Stepping in, Sam Huff. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Bases are empty, one man out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Torres is under it to make the catch to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 8 full. It's the Yankees 12 and the Rangers 1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and striding forward the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Into the corner and slicing foul. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Martinez is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the first base.
Stepping up now, Garrett Cole, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he pops it up. And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 11.
Striding in once again, Brian Roquillo. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. So digging in now, Kian Wong starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game. Next will be the designated hitter, Nate Lowe. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Pitch popped up. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
12-1 at the end of this one. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Davy Garcia with his 4th win this season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.